tell you a quick story. A friend of mine wanted to buy a car, but wasn't sure where to start. They visited two dealerships. At the first one, the salesperson bombarded them with fancy features and technical terms they didn't understand. Frustrated, they left. At the second dealership, the salesperson asked one simple question: "What's most important to you in a car?" My friend said safety, and from that moment, everything clicked. The salesperson focused on the safest options, shared stories of families who loved those cars, and explained everything in plain language. My friend left feeling confident and with a new car. That's the kind of sales magic Jeff King teaches in The Secrets of Selling: how to win in any sales situation. It's not about pushing products, it's about understanding people and giving them what they truly need. Today, I'll share 8 life-changing lessons from this book to help you master the art of selling, whether it's a product, an idea, or even yourself. Before we start, hit the like button, subscribe to Book Ginger, Zrenia, turn on the bell icon so you don't miss out on more insightful book summaries. Let's get started. The first lesson from The Secret of Selling is to understand the customer's world. This is the first step to being a great salesperson, is to see the world through your customer's eyes. What are they struggling with? What do they really want? Instead of focusing on selling your product, focus on solving their problem. Take, for instance, you're selling fitness equipment. Instead of focusing on the features of a treadmill, ask the customer why they're considering it. Maybe they want to lose weight or improve their health. By addressing their specific goals, you show you care about their success. To sell effectively, you need to step into the customer's shoes and see the world from their perspective. This means understanding their needs, pain points, and aspirations. People buy solutions, not products, so the key is identifying how you can help them solve a problem or achieve a goal. Next, build trust before selling. Sales are built on trust. Without it, people won't buy, no matter how great my product is. People only buy from those they trust, and trust is earned by being honest, consistent, and genuinely interested in helping the customer. For instance, when recommending a product, it's wise to disclose both its strengths and limitations. This honesty reassures the customer that you're not just trying to make a sale, but genuinely looking out for their best interest. Be honest about what your product can and can't do. Keep your promises, no matter how small, and show empathy. Let them know you care. Master the art of storytelling. Facts tell, but stories sell. Stories create emotional connections, making the message memorable and persuasive. When you share a relatable story about how your product has helped someone, it resonates more than listing features. Stories are powerful. They help people imagine how your product can improve their lives. Instead of listing boring features, share a real-life example. For example, when you're selling a car, don't just talk about fuel efficiency. Tell the story of a customer who saved money on gas and used that money for a family trip. Stories make your message stick. Share real success stories from past customers. Keep the stories simple and relatable. And be sure to highlight how your product solves problems or makes life better. Handle objections gracefully. Objections are not roadblocks, they're opportunities. Instead of arguing, try to understand where the customer is coming from and address their concerns with empathy. For example, when someone says, "It's too expensive," don't argue. Instead, calmly explain the value. Imagine you're selling online courses and a customer says, "It's too pricey." Respond with something like, "I get that, it's an investment." But most students use these skills to earn even more money later. Whenever someone says, "It's too expensive," acknowledge their concern and explain how the product's value outweighs its cost, perhaps by highlighting long-term savings or benefits. Next, adapt to each customer. No two customers are the same. What works for one may not work for another. Some people love detailed explanations, while others just want quick answers. Pay attention and adapt your approach based on the customer's personality and situation. For instance, if you're selling software to a tech-savvy customer, into the details. If they're not tech-savvy, explain how easy it is to use. While some clients prefer detailed explanations, others want quick, straightforward answers. Adapting to their communication style makes the interaction smoother and more effective. Here's a quick tip. Observe how the customer talks and behaves. Match your style to theirs. Always personalize your pitch. Lesson 6. Build relationships, not just sales. The best salespeople focus on long-term relationships, not just closing deals. When you treat every customer like a partner, they're more likely to come back and even refer others. Learn to think beyond the sale. Building a good relationship means they'll come back to you and even recommend you to others. For instance, you sell skincare products, and after a customer buys, you send them a follow-up email asking how it's working for them. This small gesture makes them feel valued, and they'll likely return. Here's a bonus tip. Follow up after the sale. Check in to see if they're happy with the product, and stay in touch without always trying to sell something. Next, preparation is key. Success in sales often depends on preparation. Before meeting a customer, know your product inside and out. Research their needs and be ready to answer tough questions. This will give you confidence and help you handle surprises. For example, you're pitching a catering service to a company. Before the meeting, you research their recent events and find out they value eco-friendly options. During your pitch, you highlight how your service uses sustainable packaging. Learn about your customers before you meet them. Practice your pitch. Prepare answers for common questions and objections. Last but not least, keep learning and improving. Sales is a skill, and like any skill, it requires constant improvement. The best salespeople never stop learning. They look for new techniques, get feedback, and practice. For instance, you notice your closing rate is low, so you take an online course on closing techniques. After applying what you learned, you start closing more deals. Learn to seek feedback from colleagues or customers and stay updated on trends. You can also read books, take courses, watch videos about sales, and reflect on what works and what doesn't after each sale. In summary, selling isn't about being pushy or forcing people to buy. It's about understanding, connecting, and solving problems. These lessons from The Secrets of Selling are powerful tools that you can use in sales and even everyday life. Here's how to apply these lessons to your daily routine. Whether you're selling a product, an idea, or just trying to connect better with people, these steps will make a real difference. The first step is to start your day by practicing active listening. Ask people questions about their needs or concerns and really listen to their answers. When talking to someone, think, what would I want if I were in their position? Next, build trust in small ways. Be honest, even if it means admitting a limitation or mistake. Follow through on small promises, like returning a call or sending a follow-up message. Share stories to connect. This can be your experiences or others' success stories related to the person you're talking to. Use simple, relatable stories to explain ideas instead of just giving facts. Handle concerns with empathy. When someone raises an objection or concern, say, I understand why you'd feel that way, and offer a thoughtful response. Stay calm and focus on solving the issue rather than convincing them you're right. Be flexible and adapt your approach. Pay attention to how someone communicates. Do they want detailed explanations or quick answers? Match their style. Also adjust your tone, language, or approach depending on the person or situation. Step 6. Focus on building relationships. After any interaction, send a follow-up message or thank you note. You can also check in on people regularly, even when you're not trying to sell anything. Next, before any meeting or conversation, take 5 minutes to research the person or situation. Write down 3 key points you want to cover and be ready for questions. Lastly, keep learning and improving. Set aside time each week to read, watch videos, or take courses on communication and sales. After every interaction, reflect on what went well and what you could improve next time. By following these simple steps, you'll not only improve your selling skills, but also build better connections and relationships in everyday life. Start small, practice consistently, and watch the magic happen. In conclusion, The Secrets of Selling isn't just a book about sales, It's a guide to building trust, solving problems, and connecting with people. Whether you're selling a product, an idea, or simply trying to be more persuasive, these lessons can transform how you communicate and interact with others. Start applying these tips one step at a time, and you'll see the difference it makes in your daily life. If you found this book summary helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Book Ginger, hit the bell icon so you never miss more amazing book summaries and lessons. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.